The better you get at saying no, the bigger, faster, easier your book of business will grow. I'm going to repeat that. The better you get at saying no, the bigger, faster, and easier your book of business will grow. That sounds counterintuitive, doesn't it? It's because we're taught to say yes and to write as many accounts as possible. Producers that take my program think I'm crazy when I tell them that they're on a journey to predictably double their book of business in half the amount of time if they can master this skill. I love the concept of think about your thinking. Here at Win 180, it's what we do. We mentor our producers to think about their thinking. One of the areas we really focus on and take very seriously who fits their intentional client profile and who doesn't. Who does not fit in their intentional client profile is a primary focus because we want our producers to have the capacity to work with who they want to work with and who they don't. If you don't have a way to think about your thinking, how are you going to have the capacity to keep growing your book of business without running out of time and energy? I know this feeling well because I spent the first 17 years of my career chasing anything and everything. I knew I wanted to grow my book of business, but I also knew there was no way in hell I could possibly put more time and effort than I already was. My focus had to change. So here's what I did. I started off by making a list of the common characteristics of my best and my worst clients. I became very clear on who I wanted to work with and why we were even working together. I also realized who I was struggling with and, more importantly, who I didn't want to work with. Now, time, which was one of our biggest obstacles, turned into our biggest opportunity. For example, when I got really clear about the type of accounts that had the characteristics of our best clients, we identified 6 very large prospects that fit that profile. In the very first 18 months we started doing this, we wrote the 3 largest accounts of my career. That alone nearly doubled the size of my book of business. The reason this was even possible was because we had the time and energy to go after that type of account that we wanted versus being reactive and going after anything and everything. If you're looking to double your book of business, but time and energy is your enemy, send me an email at jerry@elevation180.com and let's work together to build a bigger future for yourself.